My name is Rhys Davidson, owner and director of Colour Soul Salons, Dundee, Tayport and Broughty. This is my story. So, when I was younger, I've loved hairdressing all my life. I started from a very young age. I think I'd done my first haircut at about the age of 8 or 9. My mum was a hairdresser, my sister's a hairdresser, so up coming through school. To be honest, I wasn't really the cleverest, so when I left school, it was the easier option. Wanted to do work experience, couldn't really find a job. Mum being a hairdresser, she sort of said, "Look, Rhys, I'll get you a job." Had my first job in Jack Anderson's, which is a local salon in Dundee. From the first day I went in, I absolutely loved it, and from then on, that's when I decided that I want to do. Undertook my first job, went to college, really passionate about hairdressing. I was always doing things voluntary, giving up my spare time, just really trying to force what I could do in the business all the time, looking for the next best thing. I always had it in my head that I wanted to be my own boss. Went from job, to be honest. I tried to get as much experience as I could, and at the age of 19 broke away from the salons, got a loan for £500, went to the nearest cash and carry, got as much stock that I could for the money, and from then on went from door to door, and to be honest, I never really looked back. I set up my business back then. It was called Rhys Davidson Hair Design, in a local salon in Tayport, 1920, and to be honest, I think I hit the jackpot. I just went from one stage to the next. Started working with a company called Schwarzkopf Professional, and to be honest, they really gave me the platform to get me to where I am today. Started using their products. They kept pushing me. I then seen initiative called Shaping Futures. It's charity based. So what I did was I applied to go on this. It was in a country called Jordan. They basically train you to go on. We went there, we taught people from SOS villages. We gave them a platform for hairdressing, and then at the end of the course, we got them placed in jobs. And on the back of that, a lot of PR for myself. Schwarzkopf really pushed me. I was in local magazines, I was in hairdressers' journals. I think a lot of people near like me in Dundee and things started like noticing what I was doing. And yeah, it really gave me a platform. I got busier and busier. Then I learnt a lot about myself, and I learnt a lot about the brand that I wanted to create. And being Rhys Davidson Hair Design, I didn't really want to do that anymore. I wanted to create like a brand where it wasn't me that was the forefront of my business, because I don't see why it should be me at the forefront of my business. I believe a business is about a team, and everybody should be equal. So eventually I met Gemma just about that time, the other director within Colour Soul, and I sort of like explained to her what I was thinking. And to be fair to Gemma, she had a really successful business, Gemma Slade Hair Design, for like 10 years, so she wasn't really buying into it, to be fair. But yeah, going back to what I said, I wanted to create a brand, so I thought to myself, Colour Soul came out. I thought Coloured Soul, I thought the colours, it's quite recent with all the big colour work, and the logo is basically the mixing ratio that we use to make colour. So I thought this was a really cool brand. I thought this would be really cool. If Gemma changed to it, I changed to it. We made everybody feel like they're part of the brand, and then we opened the third salon called Colour Soul Dundee. So it's went from then fantastic, because it's became like this big brand. It's went exactly the way that I wanted it to go. People are really buying into it. The staff feel really important within it. I think it is very much the way they want to go, and I think it is really cool. So this is basically where we are now. We're still working alongside Schwarzkopf. To be honest, I've never really looked back to Rhys Davidson Hair Design. I feel like we've grown from strength to strength. I feel like with the opportunity that we get from Schwarzkopf Professional, it's helping me personally. I've done another 4 Shaping Futures since that very first one that sort of changed everything. We've done competitions. We're always doing staff training. I'm always trying to better myself. I really like the journey that hairdressing's came on, even since I started. That's 10 years ago. It used to be highlights, cuts, highlights, cuts. Now it's balayage, it's all the different creativeness, crazy colour, creative colour. Even if for in 6 months, like if you stop hairdressing now, where you're going to be in 6 months, you need to retrain. It is the most revolving industry ever. And I mean, for me, that's why, like I say, I was going door to door off the little money I had, but I mean, I was doing that for 2 years, and I was desperate to get back in the salon because I was falling behind. And for me, hairdressing is not just about a little job. For me, like if I wasn't happy doing it, I'd go away work in Tesco's or I'd go away and find something else. For me, it's and for a guy doing hairdressing, I mean, you're working with women every day. Yeah, all my friends say, "Oh, Rhys, that must be great. This must be great." But you know what? Like it's difficult at times. It's hard because sometimes maybe you don't feel like you totally fit in. Like you're looking for different areas to do. For me, it's a total passion. I love coming in and meeting different clients, and I think you're part counsellor as well. You speak to your clients about, you make them feel better. They speak to you about things that they probably don't even speak to other people about. Like it's an absolute privilege for the job that I do in hairdressing, and I'm so happy that I've got a salon, one of the salons in Dundee's most up and coming cities, who opened this one specifically like for the VNA. Like I really do. People say like, "Oh, Dundee's not great," things like that, but for me, I think that Dundee is great. Like there's a very warm feeling about the city, and yeah, all the locals are saying about Dundee, but you know what, they're never going to be happy. This is a place where I see that it's all happening, and I'm just happy that we are a part of it. We're a stone's throw away from everything that's getting built, all the new projects, and it's fantastic. So I mean, I'm 28, I've been doing hairdressing all my life, and this is a short video, but I could probably write a book on what I've done from when I started till now. And yeah, it's just, I just want to keep on going, growing my team, growing my business. I mean, for my career, I only want people working here who want to be on the same journey that I'm on, because that makes my life easier. It makes management easier, it makes work easier, it makes planning the future easier. If people that are on the same journey as me, then I'm happy, because that's the way that I want to go. So in 5 years, you could probably tell what I've just spoke about. 5 years, a lot could happen for me in 5 years, to be honest. Like I said, I built the brand. The salon, the Dundee salon, has now been open sort of 2.5 years. So in the 2.5 years before, it's just been about getting the brand here, getting it out there. In the next 5 years, I really want to take it to the next step. I want to really be pushing advertising. I really want to be promoting the team, the staff. I want to be giving everybody platforms to work on. We have our Colour Soul Hairdresser of the Year. That's us twice now that we've done it. In the next 5 years, I want to really make that a big yearly event that we do in Dundee, that publicly people want to get on the journey with and really look forward to. I mean, every time they win, we want to be putting our staff into like a hall of fame. So even if they do leave the business, that's like a big thing that they've won. I really want to keep growing with Schwarzkopf Professional. I really want to be entering competitions. I've done a couple like previously. I was really successful in them. Maybe the Scottish Hairdresser of the Year, which is a big event down in London. Maybe have a good bash at that. And really just stamping our brand down on the city and surrounding areas. To be honest, I feel like we're already doing that. I mean, people are realising it. We just recently got a makeup girl, Be Beautiful Dundee. She came from a big company, and I said to her, like, why do you want to come and work at Colour Soul? She says, I want to go self-employed, and I want to work in with a salon, and for everything that you do on social media, your advertising, I felt like Colour Soul was the only place that I would like to work. So for me, if I'm going in that direction, I'm really happy with that. So for upcoming hairdressing, it's quite simple for me. If you really want to do it, you need to do it. And you just need to follow your dreams. When I was leaving the school, like, hairdressing was a passion for me. I mean, being a guy, 10, 15 years ago, was it really cool to be hairdressing? I took a lot of stick at school from the boys, you know, like, oh, you want to be a hairdresser. Now at the moment, with all the revolving barbers, everything, guys want to be a hairdresser or a barber. It's cool. Like, it's not second nature to be doing a barber now. But for me, it was difficult. I went through a hard time with it. But I mean, if you really want to do it, you need to do it. I left school, not really any qualifications, didn't go to uni, didn't do anything. I just did what I loved. And if you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life, trust me. I loved it every day. I still love it. And unfortunately now, yeah, I do make a good living. I've got a good lifestyle. But that just comes with doing what I enjoy to do. And here, that's a pretty good job. And the other thing that I did do, which is sound advice to the young people wanting to get into hairdressing, is, yeah, I'm not going to lie, jobs are hard to come across. But if you go to salons in the area and say, look, I'll work voluntary, I'll come in, I'll offer you my services. Tell you, if you prove that you're good, nobody could turn you away, because if you're good enough and you're coming in, not only are jobs few and far to come between, good staff are few and far to come between. So if you come in here and you show that you're good, I'm sure that you'll come on to a good career at the end of it. And keep going on your education. Don't stand still. Education is key. If you do education, you'll have a lot more to offer, and you need to make yourself stand out from the person next to you, because there's 1,000 people chasing the job that you're chasing today. There you go. Coming to listen to my story. Coming to my salon, man.